Across the Flow FM network, a Flow News 24 update.
On the Flow News 24 desk, we take a look at our finance report. And from the Australian Financial Review, share market braces for earnings season test. Earnings and sales are likely to attract close scrutiny during the August reporting season as rising interest rates begin to have an impact on consumers and corporate Australia's bottom line. According to Downer, EDI and Link Group, they're among the companies that have already flagged full year losses ahead of the official reporting season. And in the National Australia Bank CEO Ross McEwan says the domestic economy and the banking sector are in good shape despite the rising interest rates. He told a recent banking industry event that the economy is getting tighter due to the impact of interest rate hikes, but he emphasised that higher rates are necessary in order to rein in inflation. McEwan also argued that the Australian economy is much more resilient than many of its peers, and he believes that the nation will avoid a recession. And speaking of banks, the Commonwealth Bank of Australia is not having a recession. It released its 2022-2023 financial results on Wednesday. And ahead of it, Brendan Sprouls from Citigroup says it will set the tone for the banking sector. Nathan Zahir from Morningstar expects CBA to post a full-year cash profit of $10.34 billion. He adds that the banking major is likely to report margin pressures, although he expects its margins to hold up better than rival banks. And to the Australian again, and this article, the ACCC was right to stop the Suncorp deal. Now, this is according to Alan Fells, who is the former chair of the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission. He's expressed support for the decision for the block of ANZ Bank's proposed acquisition of Suncorp's banking arm. Fells contends that the decision was necessary in order to preserve competition in the banking sector and notes that competition has already been weakened by the gradual disappearance of regional banks. The ACCC indicated that the impact on competition in home loans market was a key factor in its decision. And retail sales volumes have suffered their third successive quarterly drop. According to the Australian Retailers Association, Australian retail sales have fallen for a third consecutive quarter, putting the industry under intense pressure. The Australian Bureau of Statistics has revealed that there's been a 0.5% drop in retail sales volume for the June quarter, and that followed the 0.8 drop in March and the 0.4 drop in December. Retail sales volumes are also down year on year in June. The Australian Retailers Association CEO is Paul Zara. He says the decline demonstrates a continued slowdown in consumer spending, and he adds that the last time there were three consecutive quarters of retail sales volume decline, it was during the global financial crisis. So some concerning statistics there, and they're the matters that are happening in our financial markets on Flow News.
A Flow News 24 update.